Hi everyone, welcome to Cindy's Corner. Hey, it is the end of my day and actually it's the end of my work week, so I'm going to kick back and relax and I'm going to make myself a snack and a beverage and I'll be taking you guys along with me. You know, St. Patrick's Day is right around the corner, so I'm thinking about trying out some things that I might serve that weekend. So we're gonna focus on green apples tonight. So green apples, Granny Smith apples. Look how big these are. I just got these at the produce place near my house. So we're gonna make something called apple nachos. If you haven't seen that before, you're gonna find out about it tonight. It's so easy and just a really great treat. You can make it different ways. We're gonna kind of make it special for St. Patrick's Day, so we're just using green apples because you can use any kind of apples for this. So we're gonna get started. First, I've got as you see, I've sliced up most of my 2 apples, and I'm going to show you how I've got 1/4 left here. So we're going to take out the core by cutting a V shape into the center. So you can kind of see where to cut, and then we're going to put that in the compost. And then I'm just going to slice this. Now, anytime you are slicing apples, you want to make sure that you put them in some lemon water to prevent them from browning. Okay, now I've got a clean dish towel over here too, because we don't want these to be sopping wet after we take them out of the lemon water. So we're going to dip them and then we're going to dry them off so they're not sopping wet. And this is such a great idea. Actually, I think that's good enough. So I got 5 slices out of that 1/4 apple. So we're just going to dip these. So I just kind of dip them in here and flip them over, so that they get plenty of lemon water on each side. And you don't have to put a lot of lemon water in your bowl, just enough to be able to dip them on both sides. Okay, so I've got them on the dish towel, and now I'm just going to get the moisture off. And we're done with our lemon water. So we can put that down here. Okay, so now as you see, I've got most of my plate already filled up, and I'm kind of just going on a diagonal. You know how when you make nachos with the tortilla chips, you don't have to put them in a super special way. So it just turns out that this is kind of how it ends up. It's kind of like a fan shape on here. Okay, on my board, my plate here. Okay, so here we go. Here's our green apples. And now comes the fun part, because now we're going to decorate these. Now, to do this apple nachos, we're going to take 2 kinds of sundae syrup. So I've got caramel and I've got chocolate. And then we're also going to decorate with some nuts. I've got pecans. I got some pieces. I chopped up the pecans. You don't want to chop them too fine, but enough so that they get all over the place. And I saved a couple to decorate on top. Plus, to make it special for St. Patty's Day, I've got some marshmallows, and I've got some green nonpareils to sprinkle all over. This is really fun. Okay, so I'm going to start with the caramel syrup, and all we're going to do is we're going to drizzle the caramel syrup all over the place, followed by our chocolate syrup. Okay, here we go. This is really fast, right? Okay, so this is how it's looking now with just the syrup on top. That looks great already. See, and you're just going to pick up each piece and pop them in your mouth. Okay, now we're going to sprinkle. Actually, I better use my hands here to just kind of sprinkle the nuts over top. What's nice about this, you can do it this way too, is that because the syrup is kind of sticky, the nuts will kind of bond to the syrup, and it's super delicious, and it makes it very tasty. What a great little treat. You know what? I think I need a little more syrup over here on the ends. Yeah. Maybe a little more caramel too. See, this is pretty forgiving. And I even kind of like that it's gotten onto the plate a bit. It makes the plate look really pretty. Okay, so we've got our nuts. Let me sprinkle the rest of this on here. And then we've got the marshmallows. So we got the mini marshmallows. We're just going to sprinkle these around. This makes it really fun. You can hear I got a little Irish music playing in the background. Gotta set the mood, folks. Okay. There we go. Okay, I think that's good. And the last piece is little green nonpareils. Just to make it even more, oh gosh, this looks really fun. And I'm going to throw a couple of large pieces of pecan on the top. So there we have it. Our apple nachos, green apple nachos, just in time for St. Patrick's Day. Gosh, this is, I've had this before, not with the marshmallows and the nonpareils, and it's really delicious. And this looks so fun with the marshmallows and the green nonpareils on there. This is going to be really tasty. Okay, so that's for our snack tonight. Now we're going to get on to our beverage. So let's clear some of these things away. So because we're doing the Granny Smith thing tonight, we're going to make a Sour Appletini. I do like this drink, and we're going to make it a super easy way. Of course, we're going to have some vodka, and as our mixer, I've got this brand, Finest Call. This is a sour apple mix. And this makes it so easy because you don't have to buy a bunch of different things. It's really 2 ingredients, but you guys know me. I like to have my Rose's sweet and lime juice. I just find that if I can stick that in a cocktail, it just makes it better. Okay, so we're going to use a shaker tonight. So I got an ice-filled shaker. We're going to put 3 ounces of the sour apple mix into our shaker. I've got 1 ounce of vodka, and I've got 1 ounce of my Rose's sweet and lime juice. Okay, now we're going to shake that up. Remember, always shake it till it's really cold. Okay, that's cold. Okay, now I've got my Appletini glass with my little piece of apple, my green Granny Smith apple. We're just going to pour right over top, and there we go. So let's get our snack over here and our beverage. And this is what we're having tonight. So we have our Sour Appletini along with our Green Apple Nachos. Try this out. It'll be really fun for St. Patrick's Day. Cheers, take care, and I will see you soon.